Israeli-Palestinian conflict fatalities 1948 to 2011. A variety of studies provide differing casualty data for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, 13,000 Israelis and Palestinians were killed in conflict with each other between 1948 and 1997. Other estimations give 14,500 killed between 1948 to 2009. Palestinian fatalities during the 1982 Lebanon War were 2,000 PLO combatants killed in armed conflict with Israel. Note: figures includes 1,593 Palestinian fatalities attributed to intra-Palestinian violence. Figures do not include the 600 Palestinians killed by other Palestinians in the Gaza Strip since 2006. All numbers refer to casualties of direct conflict between Israelis and Palestinians, including in IDF military operations, artillery shelling, search and arrest campaigns, barrier demonstrations, targeted killings, settler violence, etc. The figures do not include events indirectly related to the conflict such as casualties from unexploded ordnance, etc., or events when the circumstances remain unclear or are in dispute. The figures include all reported casualties of all ages and both genders. Figures include both Israeli civilians and security forces casualties in West Bank, Gaza, and Israel. Criticism of casualty statistics. As reported by the Israeli human rights group B'Tselem, since September 29, 2000 a total of 7,454 Palestinian and Israeli individuals were killed due to the conflict. According to the report, 1,317 of the 6,371 Palestinians were minors, and at least 2,996 did not participate in fighting at time of death. Palestinians killed 1,083 Israelis, including 741 civilians. 124 of those killed were minors. The Israeli-based International Policy Institute for Counterterrorism criticized the methodology of Israeli and Palestinian rights groups, including B'Tselem, and questioned their accuracy in classifying civilian/combatant ratios. In a study published by Scholars for Peace in the Middle East, Elihu Richter and Dr. Yael Stein examined B'Tselem methods in calculating casualties during Operation Cast Lead. They argue that B'Tselem's report contains errors of omission, commission and classification bias which result in overestimates of the ratio of non-combatants to combatants. Stein and Richter claim the high male/female ratios among Palestinians, including those in their mid to late teens, suggests that the IDF classifications are combatant and non-combatant status are probably far more accurate than those of B'Tselem. In a study on behalf of the International Policy Institute for Counterterrorism, Don Radlauer suggested that almost all Palestinians killed in this conflict have been male, and absent any other reasonable explanation for such a non-random pattern of fatalities, this suggests that large numbers of Palestinian men and teenaged boys made a choice to confront Israeli forces, even after many of their compatriots had been killed in such confrontations. Landmine and explosive remnants of war casualties.